Hi friends, Kestrel Hawkins here. Welcome to my home kitchen. Today I'm going to be making marinated tofu, and this recipe is not going to be vegan because I am going to be using fish sauce. There is, I know that there are vegan fish sauces on the market, so you can still follow along with this recipe if you find one of those. Or you can also use like coconut aminos. Soy sauce will work. You just want to use a little less, I think, because soy sauce is way saltier than fish sauce. I'm going to be using super firm tofu in this recipe, and I've got 2 blocks here. I'm prepping the garlic right now. I've got, this actually came from this is yard garlic. This came from right next to my front door.
Yeah.
And
coastal yard garlic.
Woo!
Yum.
And then this is grocery store garlic, which I think I like
difference.
Mine better. Like, yeah. I don't know. You need an awful lot of real estate if you're growing your own garlic, especially in this house, because I eat so much garlic. But yeah, so I am just smashing these to smithereens because they're just going to get smashed anyway. So yeah, there we go. That is done. All right, so now we're just going to smash these guys up. Woof.
Oh, that is strong.
It's fresh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Whoops.
Giant clump of garlic just fell out.
It's all right.
Onto the floor.
Casualties of cooking. It is what it is. But I like to, woof! This is going to be really nice. I like to get this really nicely just pulverized. Because the more pulverized it is and the juicier it is, the more will end up in your end product. And that's what we want.
Now that is a smell.
Woof! All right, I forgot something.
Oh my gosh, if we pickled it.
We totally could. We should pickle it sometime. That would be amazing.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
Pickled yard garlic.
Maybe we don't call it yard garlic. Because then, you know. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks like a lot of garlic, but tofu on its own just tastes like not much. So I like to make sure that there's a lot of good flavor in my tofu.
And I mean,
set this aside.
The 2 blocks of tofu is definitely going to soak up a lot of this flavor.
Yeah, it will.
So.
It will. So now I'm going to move on to my limes. And I don't know why I did that. I really don't. All right, so I'm just going to... You could probably just cut away now. I'm just going to slice these up, and then we're going to get them juiced. Okay, last lime. Here, last half anyway. So if you don't want to squeeze a bunch of limes, you can use just pre-squeezed lime juice. I think it would be fine for this. You're just going to need about a cup. Okay, next to go in is we are going to add about 15 shakes of fish sauce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Oops.
Whoopsie.
I am terminally clumsy. I swear I will be taken out by my own clumsiness in the end. And I'm sure everyone at my funeral will be laughing about it, which is fine with me, because I also think that it's hilarious how clumsy I am. So I'm going to give this a quick taste.
It's the comic relief in your life.
I'm the clown. I've always been the clown.
Everybody's the clown in their own life, but the clumsiness is your comic relief.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's delicious. Okay, so now I'm going to add, you do not have to add this if you don't want to. I've got 1 Fresno Chisney.
Chisney?
Yeah. 1 Fresno chili pepper.
Fresno Disney.
Yeah. And I'm going to cut this into very small pieces. The other thing you can use for this is red pepper flakes, if you have those. Chopping up, just very, very, very finely chopping this up. Okay. And this is going to hang out overnight. I'm going to use a little cilantro too. And this is a good case for using the stems. Except you don't really want the roots.
No. Roots are not good.
You just cut it very, very finely. I mean, the restaurants,
so
the restaurants where I work, we always used the stems. They are precious. And they're really good for flavoring things. And I'm going to go as fine as possible here without just a single cut, though. I don't want to go over this too many times because you'll risk bruising the leaves. And a lot of what people complain about with cilantro is bruised leaves. That's what they're tasting. And that doesn't taste good. So I also have a very good local source for my cilantro. I go to a co-op, and one of the people who works in the produce department grows a lot of the produce that we buy in his own yard.
Which is awesome.
And I think that's amazing.
He's a rock star.
Totally. All right, so now I'm going to give it a taste. I'm just going to use this.
Might as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh my God, that's so good. All right. So now, this is just how I extract my tofu.
There's a little juice in there.
There's a little juice. It's not so bad. And I like to use super firm because you don't really have to drain it the way you do other tofu. I've noticed it's harder to find lately because I think a lot of people are having trouble affording meat. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this recipe, is because people are economizing and finding different ways to get their protein intake. And tofu is a good way to do it, especially if you are in perimenopause.
Maybe we should make our own tofu.
You need special equipment for that, and I don't have that kind of equipment. No, you do. Because you would need to have access to soy milk that is completely unadulterated, and that's really hard to find when you live in a small town.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is we buy soybeans, make our own soy milk.
Yeah, you need special equipment for that. It doesn't work the way you think. I'm also one of those weird people who, I don't know if I should say this on air. I clean all my packages for my groceries. So
I don't think it's a weird thing to do.
I don't feel too bad about like having the packaging right here because I've cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know who's touching your stuff before you get it. So I like to make sure everything's clean.
Habit formed out of necessity through the
Well, I
pandemic.
started doing it during COVID because we didn't understand yet. It wasn't until probably a couple years in that the CDC finally conceded that it's not really something that's transferred through surfaces. So hand washing is good for a lot of infections, but COVID, I don't know, it's definitely airborne. And I still wear a mask when I go out in public. Not very many people do, but I do. So I am going to...
You missed a cube of tofu.
Where is it?
It's next to your
Oh,
belly.
okay. And so I goofed and I forgot a very important ingredient to this flavor profile. I am going to add some sesame oil to this.
Little sesame.
And this is probably about maybe a little over a tablespoon.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too wackadoo with sesame oil because it's a very big flavor. Too much will give you a headache like nothing else, I swear. I made that mistake once. I'm going to give it a taste. Oh yeah. Oh, ginger. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are my last minute decisions here, but it's gonna be good. So
Maybe put it in a sieve and
yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll do that.
use a smaller sieve.
Well, okay.
This one over there.
Okay.
Just like dust it.
Yeah, I'm gonna measure it though. Okay, I'll just set that there. This is 1 teaspoon of ginger. And I'm just gonna kind of
sprinkle it over top.
That way you get out any obnoxious fibers too. Ooh, that smells good. That smells so good.
So good.
All right, so now I'll try it. Oh, that's delicious.
So good.
So good. Okay. All right, so now we've got those couple extra little ingredients that I thought of at the last minute, but they're gonna be good. And I've taken my bag here, just kind of turned out the top of it so that it's easy to add this to my bag. And I'm gonna make a mess, but I don't care.
It happens.
It happens.
Messes happen. I mean, if you're not making a mess while you're cooking, then you're
doing it
cooking.
wrong.
You're just cooking. But it's not.
It's more fun when there's a mess.
And you clean it up. Or you make your daughter do it.
Uh-oh. Division of labor. All right, this little bit going in. And now I'm going to squeeze this bag a lot.
Squeeze it.
To just kind of, I'm gonna get as much air out as possible. I wanna see marinade actually reaching the top of this.
Whoa.
So we know that'll happen. So now I'm gonna take this, stop right about there, squeeze all of the air out. All of it, all of it, all of it. There, like that. Now, I can just take a little clippy-doo, stick it in a baggy-doo, stick it in the bowl, and then it can go in the fridge and it will be ready tomorrow. Woohoo! That's gonna be so good. So a couple of things here. This is how I'm storing this, in a bowl with a bag. And you kind of want to do that because the bag might leak. So every time I dip into this, I'm going to kind of close it back up so that we have the same coverage that we had before so that nothing dries out. So that's, yeah, a good reason to keep it in the bag. So let's give it a try. Ooh, there's some pepper right on top there. That looks good. That's really good. There's so much going on there. It's very playful. You taste the lime juice, you taste the garlic, you taste the fish sauce, the cilantro, the pepper. It's a really good one. And you can do a lot of things with it. You can do like cold noodles, you could do like a cabbage salad, kind of like larb. What else could you do with it? Rice. You could just eat it like this with crackers. Really, the sky's the limit with this one. So yeah, I hope you give this a try. Point of business real quick. I just want to say that, like, I've noticed something on YouTube, and it's not just me. Engagement has gone down for a lot of channels. And there are a lot of channels that I really enjoy watching. And they're also talking about the same thing. And it's just, unless people comment, their videos aren't getting out there into people's feeds. And people in my own household are telling me that my video isn't showing up in their feed. So if you really want to keep channels alive on YouTube, it's really important to engage with them. And all you have to do is say hi. I mean, it's just a big help. If you can just like leave a comment, that would be a big thing. Also just liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel, all of those things really help. So anyway, point of business over. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.